Hello and welcome to Top Gear India. Now, today we have something different, a little bit unusual, so to say. Normally we focus on vehicles that sort of are more passenger centric, but this one is more load, luggage and goods centric. We have the all new Tata Yodha 2.0 with us over here. And what's new on the Tata Yodha 2.0? Well, a bunch of mechanical changes, but let's talk about the aesthetics to begin with. So, for starters, you have now a metal bumper as standard, and as you can tell, you have pretty good ground clearance, about 221 mm of ground clearance. You've got LED DRLs, smart looking halogen headlamps, and just basically the entire front fascia has been redesigned to bring it more up to speed and to put it on the same playing field as its European competition, so to say. Now, if you come around the side over here, let's talk about the side of the Tata Yodha. So, you get a side step over here for just the driver and the passenger because there's nobody else here. And if you come along the back over here, so Tata boasts about their payload. It has the highest payload in its segment, about 2,000 kilos or 2 tons, so to say, which is quite high. I mean, if you really think about it, you could practically load a Nexon on the back of this. It won't fit, but you can. Come on the back over here. As you can see, I have some cement and hay for me to deliver today. So Tata's gonna time me and see how quick I do it. I'm just kidding, jokes aside. But they've done so that you can feel and experience the vehicle with its entire load capacity. So over here, we have the hinges. Let's get it off the hinges over here. And yeah, now unlike most SUVs that allow you to sit here and enjoy the view, this isn't exactly that. You can have cement on your bum, but yeah, it's comfortable, it's spacious, you can put a mattress here, you can have your whole family here. I mean, you won't. Its key focus is profitability and efficiency over here. So keeping that in mind, Tata has increased the payload capacity as much as they possibly can while keeping the fuel efficiency as high as possible. That way, people driving this vehicle won't have to make as many frequent trips and can deliver as much as possible in one single go, which is quite nice. On the outside, this is the blue color. You also get a white one. And as you can see, this car is built rugged, tough, and ready to go anywhere that needs delivering. The Tata Yodha 2.0 comes with a 2.2-litre 4-cylinder BS6 compliant diesel engine that produces about 98 bhp of power and 250 Nm of torque. The front suspension of the Yodha is a semi-elliptical leaf spring, whereas the rear suspension is a 2-stage semi-elliptical leaf spring. The front brakes are hydraulic twin-pot disc brakes, whereas the rear are drum brakes. The ground clearance of the Yodha is 210 mm, whereas it boasts of a wheelbase of 3,150 meters. The Yodha has a total curb weight of 1,840 kilograms and boasts of a payload capacity of 2,000 kilograms, which is the maximum in its segment. Tata Yodha 2.0 comes with a 3-year or 3 lakh kilometer warranty as standard. Additionally, to help it off-road, the Tata Yodha comes with anti-roll bars in the front for better stability on varied degrees of gradients. We were sent with the Tata Yodha 2.0 on a sort of makeshift off-road track where we did overcome a couple of obstacles. Obstacles that varied from mild water wading to steep hill climbs and steep hill descents. Throughout the time, the Tata Yodha was loaded with a full load capacity of 2,000 kilos, just to show off how good it is and how well it performs with a complete payload. It was quite impressive to see what the Tata Yodha could do with a full payload. It managed to climb some really steep inclines and managed to descend with great composure and made it look quite easy, to be honest. Unfortunately, this wasn't a proper road test review and we were given a very small track and very little time with the vehicle to experience it. So all you'll have from me is just my tiny bit of off-road experience and my general walk around in this video. The Tata Intra comes equipped with a 1.5-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine that produces about 80 bhp of power and 220 Nm of torque. The Tata Intra has hydraulic power-assisted steering, rides on leaf spring suspension, and runs on 15-inch wheels. The Tata Intra weighs about 1,400 kilos and boasts of a payload of 1,500 kilos, which is honestly quite impressive that it can carry more than its own weight. The Intra, unlike the Yodha, boasts of slightly less ground clearance of just 188 millimeters, which is not exactly that low, but in this comparison, seems like the slightly lower one. Few key features of the Tata Intra include the fact that it has the longest load body of 9.8 feet, which is the highest in its segment. It has the highest payload capacity in its segment of 1500 kilos. It too comes with a fuel-saving eco mode that helps you go a little bit further. Both these vehicles are meant to be workhorses. They're not meant to be fun to drive, they're not meant to be comfortable, but despite that, I gotta say, they are rather comfortable, even with a full load capacity. True, they don't exactly have the most performance-oriented engines, but don't get me wrong, these engines are capable and they can take you places where most vehicles would only dare to go.